Your soul is not your soul. Oh shit! What? Welcome back to another video, and yeah, if you can't tell, my channel is kind of dead, so I needed time to think and stuff like that. So here is video for today. We are talking about. Oh shit! Let me stop. Welcome back to the channel. It's X24 here. I'm talking about Mortal Kombat. I haven't covered Mortal Kombat on this channel for about 2 or 3 months. The last thing I did was a leak. We know what happens to leak channels. Where's it? Anyway, so I feel like instead of ranting about MK11, I'm gonna express my thoughts and feelings about what NRS could do with their game, what they should do game, and what they kind of should have done. So, in a server that I am in, we talk about a lot of things, and a discussion came up about Mortal Kombat spin-offs, and we were just talking about it. I'm not saying I stole this idea from anybody. It was going to make this anyway. But, so, it's not 1962. It's not the golden age or the silver age or any of that bullshit. People are more related, not related, but, have more connections and shit like that, and like more villain characters, Thanos is kind of a reason like that. People, like, if you ask somebody their favorite character, I highly doubt it's gonna be some people still like heroes, but villains are more likable. Now let's put it like that, and it's anti-heroes and villains. That's just, yeah. I should have wrote a script for this. Yeah. But if you look at every Mortal Kombat game, aside from Aftermath and I guess you could say MK versus DC, you don't really play as the villains. You may play as a anti-hero or like a divided. Like, you'll always play Scorpion in a chapter or something. Aftermath, it's like the first time you got to play as villains for real. MK versus DC don't count because they were all on the same side. At me, bitch. But we had something more than that. Now, I've come to pitch a spin-off game featured around the beginning, the first Mortal Kombat tournament where the Great Kung Lao dominated and shit like that, and all the way up until up until Shao Kahn's defeat. Now, this would be an interesting game. I'm not saying all has to go down, because that would be a long ass game. But it would be a good game, because it's kind of like a prequel. Not the retelling of MK1 through 417 or whatever. Just like a prequel. We haven't really had a prequel game since 1995. I think that's when Mythologies came out. And critics didn't kind of shat on the game. The game is not bad itself. It's just difficult. So most people dislike the game because you just fucking broke your controller. There's no reason to dislike the game. The game is difficult, but it was a good concept. If you were to make a game about Shang Tsung, Goro, and Shao Kahn, that would just be fucking great. Like, these characters haven't, besides Shang Tsung, haven't really had character growth or development since 2004. Yeah, we're gonna say 2004. Because the new Shao Kahn in NRS's era is trash. And if you really disagree with me, you can suck both of my... So, this spin-off game, X24, what's it gonna consist of? What's the story? So, glad you asked, little young one. So I'm think you can the playable cast can be stretchable. I just really would like an Outworld game. Let's put it like that. I don't know, working title, but the characters from probably playable 1 to 10 characters. So I would say the playable characters should be Shang Tsung, Goro, Shao Kahn, possibly Onaga, the Baraka, possibly Reptile, either or, Quan Chi, did I say Reptile already? If I didn't say Reptile. Kintaro, Shinnok, and we're going to say shit, I don't fucking know. That's a joke. Yeah. Just have some villains play, okay? The concept of the game would be like, Shao Kahn's, his how did he get this way to be this big dominant emperor? Now, obviously, it would have to be set in the OG timeline, because, God forbid, we have that retcon Sindel scene, because nobody wants to see that bullshit. It's kind of like in a Shaolin monks aspect. So, we're gonna throw in mythologies gameplay, some Shaolin monks gameplay, with some conquest gameplay. This can sound very difficult if you're slow and you're over here just requesting Tanya. Yes, I did say Tanya. Now, the grasp of this game would be kind of like an RPG aspect. There's a lot of things they could do. I'm not freaking sitting over here just developing everything. I'm just saying, do something different. Back in the day when Midway ran Mortal Kombat and pretty much let them do whatever the fuck they wanted. They made spin-offs, they made TV shows, multiple TV shows, they made 2 movies. One movie great, the other one forgettable. Actually, it was great. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. That part with Motaro just far sheep. Oh, okay. After the Midway era, NRS just got worse and worse. They just stopped doing things. They just focused on Injustice and kind of Mortal Kombat, but no. Nah. The best we're getting out of this, outside of mainstream games, is a movie. NRS can do so much more. This is a big money grab. Who wouldn't want to slaughter Edenians with Shao Kahn? Who wouldn't want to fucking kill the great Kung Lao with Goro? I don't see how you don't want to do that. Now, of course, you're gonna have to fucking fill in the blanks with, it's a big time jump from the Edenian, the merger of Edenia, Reptile could show, I guess, how he became the last Sateran, or last being from Sateran. He's not a Sateran, but the planet is called Satera. I think I'm talking too much. Shinnok's imprisonment. These are everything I just named. You never saw it before. You just heard stories. Every game mentions how Edenia, so peaceful and just got taken away. Do we know if it got taken away? Maybe they're just bullshitting. Maybe all the Edenians just wanted to come to Outworld, so they just killed the rest of them. And no. But you never see Edenia get slaughtered. I would personally love to slaughter. And then, yeah, if you want to ask me, I would love to see, you know, how Shang Tsung, you know, became an outworlder and all this dark mystical arts person, you know, betraying his realm, coming to Outworld. How Goro became this big badass, I guess. I guess if you want to put it like that. How Ermac was made. No, that's too far. You know, there's all these characters. They're jobbers, and they have no stories. They have stories, but you don't get to see them told because Liu Kang has to be in the spotlight every 25 minutes, or freaking knock off Sonya Cage. Fuck, like. You know, you would never get to see these character stories because they're not played out. They're too busy getting their asses kicked. Now, that's idea 1. Idea 2, make another Shaolin Monks game, please. Like, it's been 15 years. Come on now. How many more people gotta ask? Do we gotta sign a petition? Not a bad idea, actually. Can somebody get that fucking shit on the line, bro? Call the Thinny or somebody. Maybe another MK Mythologies. You have the enhanced technology. This is the 21st century. This isn't 1995 anymore. This is 2021. You can do shit that you couldn't do back then. You have a whole fucking team. I know your excuse is COVID, but come on, man. Just put on the fucking mask. Go back to the studio and get it kicking, bro. Damn. Shit, bro. Maybe remaster your greatest titles. AKA the 3D era. You've been asking for it for too long. It would sell. Now here's my whole aspect of it. NRS doesn't like money. WB don't like money. Understand, NRS. It's not all NRS's fault. It's WB owns Netherrealm Studios. It owns Mortal Kombat. So if a little pipsqueak from Netherrealm wants to go pitch an idea, that doesn't mean that idea, it may be a good ass idea, but it might get slapped away because WB said, bro. No, we can't have that shit. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You know, if Ed Boon wanted to do it, damn, bro, what the fuck? If Ed Boon wanted to do Fire and Ice, he wanted to bring that back. He can't just, okay guys, we're gonna make Fire and Ice today. No, he can't do that. He has to go to WB because WB owns Netherrealm. So I understand. I'm gonna cut them some slack, but that don't mean you can just go 8 months without letting your fan base know what the fuck is coming to your game. Is it over? Is it dead? Is it alive? My nigga, what is it? Another thing they could do is bring back TV series. You know, MK Ultra Girls. We don't know if it was real or fake. If it was real, I don't know if it was scrapped or like it was leaked in development. I'm not sure. I don't remember. It was like a month or two ago. That would money. I'm really starting to think that these companies don't like money. Like, what the fuck? I got the same issues with Disney, you know. But we're not here to talk about Disney. But yeah, but Defenders of the Realm. Do another, like, MK Legacy type of show. You know what I'm saying? There's things that they can do, but they just don't want to do them, I guess. If they're going to do another MK game, for the love of God, if they're doing another, you know, main title MK game like MK12 or another reboot, which I mean, why the fuck not? You know, like, at this point, they could do so many things that it's really, it's either A, predictable, B, trash, C, unpredictable, or D, garbage. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody's gonna look at this like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, you say garbage and trash twice. Yes, I know what I'm doing here. I'm the professional. Nah. But if you shut your dead channel also. Like, in Mortal Kombat, it has a multiverse already. I guess NRS just doesn't know it yet? Or not? Like, let me explain. So, back to the drawing board. I love this thing right here. You guys will see it one day. It's definitely not a blank wall. But I got 4 minutes to explain this. So, Multiverse 1, the original timeline, MK1 do Armageddon. Alternate timeline 2, MK versus DC. Alternate timeline 3, Shaolin Monks. I think it's confirmed that Shaolin Monks is non-canon. It's non-canon. It's technically just the events of MK2, but they play out differently. I don't know yet. I'll do research next time. Alternate timeline 3, the Malibu comics. And I get / the MKX comics. And alternate timeline number, and alternate multiverse dimension timeline bullshit number 5, the NRS timeline. That's 5 multiverses right there. Now, if myself, I don't know if other people, myself, I thought that MK11 was gonna bring, you know, MK2 Johnny and MKX Johnny together. But no, that's not the case. They exist in the same timeline. And it's garbage. Okay. It's fine. But if NRS likes money, just hop in on the multiverse train. You know, Marvel been doing it for years. DC, I think they've been doing it for years too. Ready Player One? Does that count? I guess WB's been doing it for years. I guess. Space Jam, Real World, you know, dimension travel shit. Time travel and multi-dimensional shit is confusing. I'm not gonna sit here and waste my last 2 minutes trying to send a message to explain time travel and dimensions, because I don't have that kind of time, people. That's, let's say, hours to explain. But NRS and WB, it's like they're taking a match every time they make something new, or every time they're taking their time doing something. Every time they're not listening to their fans, real fans. I'm not talking about you fucking virgin motherfuckers that want 2 lesbians to come together when they weren't even lesbians in the original timeline, people. Instead of just throwing the LGBT community in our face, I'm talking about the real fans that have been there since 1992. Or whenever you joined the franchise that wasn't in MK11. Let's put it like that. If they would actually listen to their fans have great ideas. You know, if companies would listen to their fans, like Nintendo, if all companies would just listen to their fans, those companies be filthy rich. I understand they already are rich, but they will be filthy rich. They will literally be bathing and masturbating with money. It'll be... Obviously, these companies don't like money because there's so many cash grabs opportunities out there that they're just not taking. I'm gonna leave it here. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and shout out to my boy Tootin'. Ain't forget about you, boy. Yeah. Go subscribe to him too. You know, I'll see y'all niggas in the next video. It's X24. I'll see y'all niggas later. Later. Now I'd like to take the time to thank my Patreon subscribers that I don't have. It's blankety blank. It's blank. It's also blank. Is that Keanu Reeves?